Hopefully by this point, you've watched the learning module that explains the throwing sequence and the way that I think about it. Like we said in that video, each week is going to be dedicated to a certain step in the throwing sequence. At the end of the program, we're going to put it all together, and that's when you'll see your pop time drop. This week is going to be focused on creating separation and direction with the lower half. We're going to dive into how to properly do that. When I'm in my secondary stance, you've probably been taught to cheat or anticipate a runner. Basically, all the cheat move is the way that we create momentum when we recognize that that runner has taken off. It's how we create momentum, and it's how we create direction before the ball even hits our glove. So that's a key word there. We need to create momentum and direction before the ball hits our glove. If we wait to get our momentum going until after the ball hits our glove, we're gonna lose a lot of time on our pop time, and we're not gonna be as deep in our throwing sequence as we could be if we had created separation and direction before the pitch even got to us. So the best way to think about this is when I'm in my secondary stance, when I'm cheating a throw, the whole time that this ball is coming at me, I want to think about taking my lead leg, so this lead knee, and pulling it directly towards second base. So this move is going to allow my hips to stay underneath me. It's going to allow my hips to stay on line with my throw. And once my hips are on line, it's going to allow me to have a much cleaner transfer. It's going to allow me to pull the ball out of my glove on a lot straighter of a line. But this can't happen unless I've created proper direction with the lower half. So again, as that ball is coming at me, I'm here in my secondary stance. I've recognized that this runner is taking off. The move that I want to make is I want to think to drive this knee directly towards second base. A lot of guys are taught to take this knee in. That's something that I disagree with, because that's going to pull your hips offline. And like we said, when your hips get pulled offline, it's going to pull your upper half offline, and then you're going to struggle to get your throws off. I want to think about staying in a straight line and getting to that line as quick as possible when I'm coming out of the chute. So I'm here in my secondary. I'm thinking about taking this knee by pulling through my heel, pulling through my hamstring, and that's what's driving my knee directly towards second base. So that is what keeps my hips on line. That's what allows me to get proper separation with the lower half. And then once I can keep my hips on line, once I can get everything going, once I can create direction, once I can create momentum, that's going to allow me to transfer the ball a lot deeper and have a much cleaner transfer and scap retraction, because I've created that separation with my lower half.